What's up you guys? In today's video I'm gonna show you what I eat in a day. I love watching these type of videos. I watch them a lot on YouTube, and that's purely because I love to cook, I love to eat, I love food. I just can't say no to any ribs anytime. I would eat all day every day if I could, and most of the time I do anyway. I love my meals with a glass of red wine, so it's all very balanced. I try to eat healthy in general, but I also like to indulge. I'm not on any specific diet like low calorie diet, weight loss diet, vegan, with all the respect to all the people who are. It's just not my thing because I love everything. To be honest, it's hard for me to exclude anything from my diet. Unfortunately, I'm gluten intolerant, so I'm on a gluten-free diet, and I had to exclude from my diet everything that contains gluten. That's for medical reasons purely. I get internal bleeding when I eat gluten, and that's very severe. But other than this, I eat everything. I still find replacement to like gluten-free bread, gluten-free pasta. You still can find those things. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy food as much as I do. I hope you will find this inspiring. Maybe you will use those recipes for your everyday life. Maybe you will cook this for your beloved one, like I do. I love feeding people. And subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and keep on watching. It's going to be delicious. It is a smoothie time. I don't make smoothies every single day, usually only when I work out or when I feel like something different than usual breakfast. So let me show you what I use when I make my smoothies. I prefer to use water over a dairy milk or even non-dairy milk like almond milk, and also I always go for spinach instead of kale. I used to use kale, but spinach is easier for me to digest. I go for half of the banana and usually blueberries for antioxidants, and I add a spoon of protein powder for this muscle rebuild after workout. My personal belief is that the worse in color a smoothie is, the better it is for you. So this one turned out pretty well. Cheers! I am not too adventurous when it comes to breakfast. Usually there is some form of eggs for my breakfast each and every time. This time I go for what may seem basic, which is toast with avocado and hard-boiled egg. But honestly, that contains fiber, healthy fats and protein, so pretty much everything you need to start off your day right.
I think you should take a chance with me. And do you wanna get the mood right? I think you should take a chance with me. 'Cause I've been on my way. I've been on my way.
My personal twist to this well-known breakfast is adding some homemade tomato sauce which I make by myself in Thermomix, lots of pepper because I love it, and pink Himalayan salt. This is a salad, just rucola with baby tomatoes with olive oil and spices such as pepper, salt and oregano. And here are my baby potato wedges bags, fresh from the oven, still steaming hot. And this is how the final dish looks like. I know initially it may seem like a lot, like a big plate, lots of food, but I never claim to eat a little. I like my food and I like lots of it. And I just want to show you that you still can eat healthy, having everything on your plate, protein, carbs and veggies, without depriving yourself of anything. So here you have, already I did show you like a little salad made of arugula and baby tomatoes and potato wedges with spices. And here is a turkey mince with spinach, onion, spices and cheese on top. And for frying meat I used extra virgin olive oil. So I believe it's healthy. You still get all your nutrients that you need, and you don't have to say no to yourself of anything, and you still have delicious food. Yum. Usually the most hearty meal of the day for me is dinner. I'm trying not to eat terribly late, so I think it's fine. This time I'm making some pasta with prawns. I'm quite obsessed with that meal recently and I make it all the time. I start with boiling some salty water with pink Himalayan salt, melting some butter and of course using gluten-free pasta. I like to serve my prawns with garlic butter, so I'm already frying some garlic in here, and of course I add some generous amount of black pepper because I like it spicy.
It'd be worth the time. Run away with me. I'll make you feel alright. Run away with me.
And finally now it's time for some prawns. The way I do it, I put all of them on a pan with garlic butter and I leave them like that on one side for 1 minute. Then I flip it over. This is my way to have perfectly fried prawns each and every single time.
I'll be good this time. Don't say we're drifting apart. I can't stand to see you with the night.
And of course, as you can see, I can never forget of adding some extra black pepper and some fresh parsley, because that enhances the flavor tremendously. Trust me, it does make a big difference. To make sauce, I use already previously mentioned homemade tomato sauce. I make it by myself in Thermomix and it's great for breakfast, lunches, dinners, you name it, it goes with everything. If you want to know how to make it, let me know, I might make video about it or list the ingredient list down below. My other trick to obtain this rich, flavorful pasta sauce is to use starchy water from cooking your pasta. So if it happens that your pasta is ready before your sauce, make sure you keep some of this starchy water before you drain your pasta.
Run away with me.
Remember, always add pasta to your sauce directly in the pan or a pot, not the other way around. That will allow pasta to soak all this sauce and ingredients perfectly, not being too dry, not being too runny. You will get a right proportion this way. And there you have it, perfect pasta is ready. I love topping it off with generous amount of freshly grated Parmesan cheese along with some extra black pepper. And as Italian says, a meal without wine is called breakfast, so I love to treat myself with a glass of red wine to finish it off. Here you have it, delicious meal full of fiber, protein and a little bit of green. Bon appetit!
We've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know.
So that's about it. I hope you did enjoy this video. That's just an example of what I eat in a day. Of course, every single day is different. There are no 2 days that are the same. I hope you enjoyed that and you might find this inspiring. Feel free to use all those recipes in your everyday life. Cook the dinner for your loved ones and for your fiance or boyfriend or whoever. Yeah, the way to the heart leads through the stomach. So feel free to use my ideas and comment and like and subscribe if you like this video and if you want to see more of this in the future, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hey darlings, thank you so much for watching my first ever What I Eat in a Day video. If you would also like to check my wedding series, you can check it here and here. And don't forget to subscribe.